Happy Halloween, everyone, and welcome to Create a Killer 2019. For the last month, we have been asking you, our fans, to help us design the ultimate slasher villain. So today, we're going to go through the questions, we're going to go through your comments, and we're going to help design the ultimate slasher with the help of our panelists. To my left is, of course, Kya Quinn, and to her left is Andrew Rivera. Now, a lot of people were wondering, how are we going to do this? Were we going to dress someone up in a costume? Were we going to summon a killer from hell with an eldritch ritual of some sort? But what we're actually going to do is we are going to draw him live on tape right here for you. And to do that, over in the artist isolation area, we have the very talented Tom Grillo. Tom, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, are you getting enough oxygen?
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see in a few minutes.
Okay, that's excellent. So we have Tom, very talented artist. He is on the sticks, drawing everything we talk about. So we should probably start with the question about how fast our slasher moves, because that'll give us sort of an idea of their body shape, of just sort of how they carry themselves, right? And there are a couple of ways, right? Slashers, sometimes they just walk. And they rely on you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's right.
They just walk?
This is shocking. If you watch slasher movies, if you watch them really close, Jason doesn't run. He just walks, but somehow he catches people.
That's amazing.
I know, right?
I think it's just sad that consistently a bunch of kids can never outrun a walking man.
It's like they can't outrun him, they just trip and fall.
It's a
They're
critique.
just clumsy.
It's a critique.
It's a critique. Okay,
It's like
I'm sorry.
these kids on their damn phones.
Yeah, it's an Easter egg
In the
you may have
70s
missed.
before they happened.
Yeah.
So for movement speed, you guys voted 61%. You wanted a fast slasher, a speedy sprinter. So, none of this teleportation, none of this slow walking. You didn't even want a slasher who could fly, which I thought would have been interesting, but they just want someone who's fast.
And what's scarier than somebody with the energy to run?
No, there's not really a lot of very fast ones. Ghostface runs.
He's very fast.
He's very
Ghostface
fast.
is very fast.
But he's also very clumsy and just constantly trips over
Well, that's
everything.
because he's a teenager.
And, well, sometimes he's a teenager.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's
Sometimes he's a
true.
middle-aged
Only the
woman,
first one.
sometimes,
Yeah.
yes. So, what does a speedy sprinter mean? So we're going to go through some comments. Sile Reyes says he's a roller. He literally rolls after you.
Like with roller blades?
Yeah, I was just like,
That's all they said.
That'd be
like
really
roll. Are we like rolling up
He's
in
like,
like a convertible or something?
I'm
I'm like a disco roller horror
spins in place
movie.
for a
I
second.
want to stay on that theme though, because this is some bold new territory.
Yeah.
Anthony Animate says on a scooter.
Scooting.
Scootin'.
I think that's good for like the overall environment. At least there's no like car emissions.
Yeah.
Peanut Butter suggested that they could be in a wheelchair.
Okay. All right. Inclusive.
You know what would be funny if
What?
like from Friday the 13th, remember the dude who went like down?
Do I remember the dude? who
If he
gets
like comes back as a villain origin story for him and is a slasher now. Sorry, that's one of my favorite things.
Pox Cozart says robot legs.
Robot legs.
Robot legs.
And that's kind of like I'm
Jason.
hearing the slasher. You know what I mean? I'm hearing like the.
I'm thinking like Jason X when they like
Yes.
updated him to do all of that. I'm like, that's just excessive though. I'm like, what's the point? Is it really like a person or is it a robot?
Yeah. Same with like, if you consider the Terminator a slasher.
Yeah,
Right?
like that's what I was
The
gonna.
first movie, he's a slasher. He's very slow, robotic. But I don't know. I guess I don't associate robot legs with speed. I say, like you said here.
Well, maybe like in 2020, like robots can speed up a little bip now.
That's right.
Get the iOS 10 in there.
A year from now, yeah.
Let's go a little less technological, a little more fanciful. Quando2X suggests that he should be a Naruto runner.
Sorry.
Wait. Hold on.
Way too excited.
Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Yes.
Yes.
Literally just a slash like.
Would you consider Orochimaru a slash? I feel
Yes,
like I would consider
Orochimaru
no,
is
but
a
you know,
slasher.
Itachi killing the entire Uchiha clan is a slasher movie in and of itself that I would watch a lot.
30-minute slasher
A
film.
30-minute slasher film. that I
Yeah,
would watch.
with
Itachi's a slasher.
it's an AMV though, so Evanescence is
no, not
Wake Me
Up
Up Inside is playing. So the whole 30
Oh,
minutes.
it's okay. I need to get into Naruto.
I'm watching Naruto as we speak.
All right. What do we think? I like. And of course, Amiel Iskandar simply said, gotta go fast.
Got it.
I agree.
Sonic.
Hey, Tom, do me a favor. Just draw Sonic.
Yeah, just draw Sonic.
We're done.
We're done. That's a wrap, folks.
That's a
Thank
wrap,
you so much
folks.
for tuning in.
Oh, look at him go.
So yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I like the wheels kind of angle, but the Naruto run is also hilarious. Can we get a blade in there? Like maybe they go like they have some underarm kind of action.
What if it's like a Ramona Flowers type deal where they can rollerblade in any environment?
I was gonna
Okay.
say, like, I like the rollerblading thing a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Discotheque
Sure.
through.
What do you think, Tom? Can we do a rollerblading slasher?
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna reinvent the wheel.
We're gonna reinvent. This is a paradigm shift. We're disrupting the slasher space to deliver an unprecedented new vision of modern horror.
Yeah.
And it all starts right here.
What's
And Now This
scarier?
Nerd.
What's scarier than an extreme sport?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Like having to do
Oh,
it.
I thought you were setting me up for a question.
No.
That was the question.
No, that was the question.
Like,
Okay.
no athletics, please. Thank you.
All right, our next question, again, not in the order we asked them, but in the order that'll help us conceptualize the slasher, their backstory, their origin, who they are, and how they came to be. And you know, we had to say, are they a normal human? Are they an undead zombie? And in this case, our fans selected a demonic entity with 67%. So right now, we already have a demon on rollerblades, and we're just getting started. So I'm.
You know, on any given Friday night, I am also a demon on rollerblades. So you guys know. Should have asked me. Should have asked me before we did this.
I don't know why, for some reason, when they say demonic entity, I'm like thinking of like Tim Curry as like the devil.
Ooh,
And
legend.
yeah, and Legend.
Yes.
Just on rollerblades, though. Like specifically, that feels like such a campy thing Tim Curry would do.
He would love the challenge.
He would. Like in the prosthetics that I hate so much, but rollerblading through it.
All right, let's see what our audience suggested for us to do. Anthony Train 513. Demonic entities come from Kansas, so yeah. So I guess a
That's true.
a Kansan demon. That is true. If
I
you
have
don't
to
know
agree with Anthony Train.
Wait, oh no, I was thinking something else. I was like the Jersey Devil, and I'm like, that's not Kansas.
No, it's not. No, the Jersey Devil's not
Okay,
from
we get
Kansas.
it. Okay, I'm done. It's fine.
The Kansas Devil, though, is from Jersey.
Is it?
Kyoki Smart Baka suggested make it an incubus.
What's an incubus again?
I feel like I
It's
just
the
keep
male-
getting more and more excited. Yeah, it's like a male version of a succubus.
Yes.
Oh, that's why that 90s band is...
It's like a vampire boy.
It is a vampire boy.
I'm all about
Nice.
it. On rollerblades. I'm
Oh,
really
I kind
attached
of
to
like
roller,
that.
right?
I kind of like a vampire, kind of like this 80s Miami Vice.
With like slick back hair and a trench coat,
Yeah.
but he also roller.
All right, Incubus is up there. I think.
Yeah.
I like incubus.
Incubus is up there.
So our slasher
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus.
That's the thing people say, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought we were getting at. I thought we were getting at that.
No, yes. I just wasn't prepared to hear it.
Oh, okay.
I live for it. I'm loving
We'll bleep that out.
it. Wait, so part of his backstory is that 100% he fucks.
Well, he's an incubus.
Yeah, now
He's
that we're here.
literally created by Satan to do that very thing.
Cool, got it.
Right?
I think he's doing it.
No, we're
right.
figuring
Sounds
it
right.
out. We're
Yeah.
figuring it out.
Yeah.
We have some other
This
suggestions.
is gonna be so funny when we talk about his face. Sorry.
Expected Mercenary says a man makes a deal with an entity. The entity will kill him if he doesn't make a wish, and he made a good wish, but he phrased it wrong, and the entity killed him, and now he is immortal and the new entity.
Wow.
Wait.
Sorry, we might need a
Wait,
flow
you wrote
chart for that one.
Who wrote this comment?
Expected Mercenary.
You should write a book, guy.
Expect.
I read it.
Yes.
It's all right. This is a really long one. I really appreciate the long ones because they are very imaginative. This is Guilherme dos Reis. Guilherme dos Reis. People usually have an unconscious fear of not being able to read one's true intentions through expressions. So the demon can be eyeless, mute, be able to mess with illusions, emotions, and consciousness of the ones who get most mentally broken and exhausted. Just like humans used to hunt mammoths, wearing it down with spears to slowly but certainly killing it eventually, patience will be his best weapon. I actually think that's very cool, and I think that kind of works with the incubus idea too.
Whoa. I do love that.
Yeah.
Pros.
I don't know how we get that across
Who
visually.
wrote this one? Who wrote this one?
Guilherme dos Reis. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly.
Yo, NaNoWriMo's coming up. You got a novel to write, bro.
That's true.
You got a novel to write. That is amazing.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm like.
Stone.
A lot of pros.
A lot of pros.
A lot of pros in there.
Stone 0161 said a mutant parakeet, not a demon, or anything else related to the poll, but I like the idea of a mutant parakeet.
Can he
Even
just,
with
like-
parakeet-like features.
I was just thinking like he goes
Yeah.
home as an incubus into his big like fancy loft that incubuses just have, and he just has a mutant parakeet as a pet for some
Yeah, I
reason.
think that's the accessory.
It's just
The
like on his
accessory
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a pirate for no
Yeah.
real reason.
No real
his,
reason.
His Iago, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only thing he shows love to.
Yes, the only thing it shows up to. People are like, what the
fuck is
fuck
wrong
is
with you?
happening?
Cajun Party 0993 looks all purple and turns people into mattresses.
Why does that remind me of Barney?
Well,
Sorry.
probably the purple part.
Yeah.
Purple. Probably.
I've had a nightmare about that exact thing. Looks all
exact-
purple,
turn-
turns me into a mattress.
So we have demon rollerblading with a parakeet.
Well,
Yes.
he's not a demon.
Who's an
he's-
incubus
He's an
is like-
incubus.
He's an incubus.
So
What's an incubus? Can you describe what an incubus looks
Well,
like
it
to me?
depends.
you ever
Like,
play World of Warcraft?
Yeah. Did you ever hear?
Such a you question to ask.
An incubus is someone
Yeah.
who you follow until they burst into flames. The song. Follow 'em.
Oh, come as you are. That's Nirvana.
Yes, that's
Anyway.
Nirvana.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
like
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking like
Physical
in
details.
my mind, right?
Yeah.
Like he's got like slicked back, like black
Yeah,
hair.
that's what I was thinking. Because like incubuses
He's like
have
an
different forms
e-boy.
sometimes. Oh my god.
He's like an e-boy, you know. He's
Right.
like kind of like a really attractive younger guy who like would show up at the roller rink.
in a trench, like dressed not for roller rinking, but looks really cool, but then still makes
He
it
looks
work.
like in my mind he looks like Christian Slater. No,
Christian Slater and Heathers maybe.
and Heathers.
Yeah.
Have you seen Heathers? Ah, damn it.
Damn.
All right. Well,
he's literally quintessentially like a.
you know what I mean? He's quintessentially that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Have
like,
you seen Mr. Robot?
No.
I give up.
I give up.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What else is doing?
I do like the idea of like a studly incubus who dresses like Miami Vice, Vice
Yeah.
City kind of esque. Like this is.
Yeah.
He's a charmer.
Yeah. Because like
At least-
incubuses can also change form. Like they can look really attractive
Yeah.
to like lure people in, and then when you get home, like
And then when you get home, his face opens up, and there's just like a fist there. He punches you in the head.
yeah, that's what happens when I go home too.
You know?
Well, let's see. This is like a fluid situation. We
Yeah.
still have
Right.
more.
Yes.
More. We don't even know if it's a he because our next question
Right.
was gender. Now, are there any female slashers that we can think of?
Mrs. Voorhees.
Mrs. Voorhees, one of the OGs, is a woman.
One of the ghost faces. Sorry.
One of the ghost faces, Laurie Metcalf. But in general, not very representative,
Yeah.
represented women slashers on screen. And unfortunately, our poll went 82% male.
I mean, like,
wait.
Statistically,
it's more likely,
it's
right?
true.
Well, no, here's my argument for that. I would like to say that there could be plenty of female slashers. They just don't get caught or killed.
Ooh, Kya Quinn coming with the heat. Calling you all out.
The same thing can be said of serial killers. That's why you don't find out a lot about them because
That's
it's
true.
harder to catch them because women are better at it.
Yeah. You heard it here first. Women are better at killing
Yep.
and not getting caught. Kya Quinn, 2020, that's your platform.
Thank you.
And,
You got my vote.
And we're going through the comments on the gender question. Our YouTube comments asking what gender our slasher would be. And wouldn't you
wait to
know
hear
it? Wouldn't you know it? There were no comments. No comments at all.
At all?
No
Not a
comments.
single-
None whatsoever.
Get out of town, really?
Yes, really.
None
there
on
were no,
YouTube.com?
Nope. No comments.
About gender?
No comments whatsoever.
No
believe it or
way.
not. So we're gonna move right on. You're clearly already starting to draw.
I'm happy to change it.
We're still in the rough stages here.
Yeah, really, it's
Like,
like, yeah.
Whatever you guys.
I just like what we have so far is an undescript man with a parakeet and rollerblades. This guy's just from Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he did it.
Are we going with blades or skates? I feel like this. What do you prefer,
I
Tom?
like skates, but what do you prefer, Tom?
I don't know. I think, well, blades are more deadly.
That's what I was
Blades
about
are
to say.
more
like
deadly.
you can like slice
Yeah.
somebody.
Oh, he's doing like karate kicks and he's slicing people's necks open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's slashing with ice skates.
I just always have a fear of someone like with blades stepping in, like wanting to step on my foot and chopping it in half.
It's kind of cool too because then he's kind of like got this like spiritual successor to like Jason kind of vibe because Jason's
See?
got the hockey mask,
There
but
we
this
go.
guy's got the hockey blades.
and we love that. We thought of that before.
And he's
we
like a
said it.
succubus, like jock maybe, you know? I don't know. Let's keep going.
Where are we?
Let's keep going through the comments, Moose. Let's see what.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Okay.
else we know about it.
We are going to vote. This vote was to determine our slasher's intelligence, personality, right? Is he going to be like a wisecracking Freddy Krueger, Chucky? Is he going to be like a silent sociopath like Michael Myers? And our community, you guys picked an animalistic predator with 57%.
Okay, well here's the thing. That definitely is in line with this incubus thing we got going, right? Because he's got like these animal instincts when he's
Pheromones.
when he's hunting his prey. You know what I mean?
Because he's having sex, yes, I understand. Continue, sorry.
Right, right. Because he. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That tracks.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right.
Let's look at some suggestions
Yeah.
here. Let's see. I pick a cross between. This is Moff Raffleplock, which is also, which sounds like a Star Wars character, but I don't think it is.
That is definitely in the old canon for sure.
Yeah, I prefer. Yeah, right. It's like one of Thrawn's like. I prefer a cross between Myers and Pinhead. On the outside, just evil, but when you look closer, hideous, strange, and unknown, like the Thing from John Carpenter or the Cabal from Clive Barker.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay.
Notebook Studios said someone like Herbert West, Reanimator. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. He's just like a very smart, arrogant college professor type who's like, no, I could bring people back from the dead. I'm gonna do it. Screw you.
I do like that a little bit.
Yeah.
I do like the character of that, the
Yeah.
vibe of that.
Yeah, he's just like a very arrogant professor type, kind of like if Frankenstein was a dick. That's Herbert West, Reanimator.
Okay.
Frankenstein, not Frankenstein's monster.
Yes, Dr. Frankenstein.
Dr.
Yes.
Frankenstein.
He's a really
Become
nice guy.
correct
Because
here.
Frankenstein's monster is really nice.
He's really sweet.
He's really sweet. And then he accidentally
kills a girl.
Kills a little girl.
Well, that's not his fault.
Which is crazy for like 1932 whenever that movie came
Yeah.
out.
He kills a bunch more people in the book.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That blew my
Don't
mind.
we all?
That blew my mind.
Let's see. Best Catch said, someone who doesn't speak physically, but speaks to people through their heads and minds and brings back bad pasts through flashbacks and memories.
I thought they were gonna say what speaks through the
Through the passion of dance.
Oh, Dan.
He's an ice skater.
Yeah, I'm like,
I like this idea of like this
Right.
guy who he's like.
are we doing like an ice skating thriller movie?
That's what I'm
Figure
saying.
skating thriller movie?
Seriously,
Please?
like he's like this like pretty boy that like you see practicing in the ice rink, but like when you get too close, he like lures you into like the
Like he's just like attached to this like life where he's beautiful and just skilled and talented, and then once you get in, you realize he's actually
that he made a
ugly.
deal with the devil to
But
be
he needs
beautiful.
to like have sex and kill people so that way he can stay young and
Right,
beautiful.
because he
Sorry,
yes,
we already
yes.
have. We finished it, guys. It's done.
I guess I'm a little, okay. I guess I'm a little
Sorry,
curious.
Moose. Yeah, you weigh in.
Have you guys ever worn ice skates?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what it's like to walk on ice skates, not on ice? You just kind of go,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Have you ever seen Scott Pilgrim?
a long time ago.
Okay, well, in the movie, Ramona Flowers can rollerblade through ice and snow, and it just like magically evaporates in front of her.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that like, you know, you see, he doesn't wear.
He is a demon. He has
he's,
powers.
He's a demon, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't wear skates when he's like in the calf.
What if
when
they're
he-
really hot and they melt the snow and stuff? I
Right.
don't know.
No, exactly.
making stuff
So like when he's in the calf, when he's in class, you know, he's not wearing the blades or whatever. But then like when he's for the kill, he is wearing the blades and he can just blade through anything. He can blade through pavement. He can blade through like wood. Like he's just blading through shit, and people are like, "What the, what the hell?"
Beyblades.
Right? He's like carving through it with his like demon powers.
Yeah.
You know? I
I'm
don't
sold.
know.
What do you think, Tom?
That sounds cool.
I'm sold.
I like
Can
it.
I mention one comment for the intelligence thing?
Yes.
Who was it? Aaron Ashcaster. Aaron Ashcaster said Hannibal Lecter intelligence and strategy. I feel like there's not enough like witty. Like Hannibal Lecter is just like a little shit. He's like a really smart little shit. He makes little inside jokes and puns, and I think it's great because he has a good old time with the audience. The people
Can also cut your face off
and can also cut your face off
and wear it.
and wear it and kind of look better than you doing it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's really messed up.
All right, so he's going to be smart,
Yeah.
seductive. Hannibal
temper.
has a temper.
Yeah.
has to have a temper.
Okay, so in my mind, right, he's either an ice skater or a hockey player or both.
Yeah.
And like, you know how like in hockey people fight? Sometimes like
Yes.
people actually fight.
And lose teeth
Guys,
and
I don't know
stuff.
if you can tell, but I'm not a f***ing jock. But in hockey, like there's like maybe like in this movie, there's like a fight and like he like really like rips a hole through somebody and
Right.
like
I like-
whoa.
yeah.
It's like when he tries to pull the shirt over the guy's head. He rips his arms off.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, whoa, what kind of strength?
A lot of the stuff that he does is like in ice, which is cool. That he also has like a hot temper.
Okay.
And then you find out later in the movie that the reason why he's so drawn to these ice things is because it keeps him cool, because he's constantly got this hellfire burning inside. You know what I mean?
It could also be like in Dante Alighieri's version of hell. The middle of hell is ice,
That's where
and
he's from.
Satan's in there trapped in the ice, chewing on Judas for all eternity. So maybe like this, he comes from like a frozen hell.
Yeah.
Yo, oh, I love that.
Right?
I love that.
Okay.
Like, where are you from? The frozen section of hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
that's also it's also a thing in One Piece.
Let's-
Anyway,
I like this one too. We're still on intelligence. Scott Catherwood, just a guy who screams E all the time.
maybe that's what he does when he's right, like the second before you're dead, he's like, and it's like the least sexy he is.
Oh.
He's sexy up until he kills you, and he's like,
Crash Llama. I want him, and
love that name.
so for all caps, I'm just okay. I want him to be really brutal and violent, and I want him to be funny, even though he doesn't speak.
Was the really brutal and violent in all caps?
Yes.
Okay.
you got some. Wait, you want to talk about some stuff? You got some stuff you got to talk about? My DMs are open. That's a scary way to write that.
That's not that scary.
I'm scared. I want him to be brutally violent in all caps.
But then he wants him to be funny without speaking.
that
like
that
Charlie
makes it better.
Chaplin.
That makes it
Yeah,
better.
I feel like, yeah.
That's not scary at all.
What else are we talking about?
All right, we're on to our next vote. Motivation, right?
By Norman.
Why does our killer do what they do? What drives him? And our winner was just for the fun of it, 65%.
I'm valid.
Valid.
I think
Valid.
that's in line
Valid.
with this person that we're already kind of on the way of crafting.
It's good that he found something that brings him true joy in his life, and I think that's important.
Oh, absolutely. There's some, but we should, I mean, obviously, you know, what does that mean? Like, why are they fun-loving? Let's look at some of the comments. Musical Animator says, our killer is mad because his dog died.
John Wick, the John Wick.
The John Wick killer, yeah.
The John Wick killer. This guy kills John Wick, and that's canon. That's canon.
Ooh, I like this one. Darken Legacy said, his twisted psyche comes from the music that he's playing from the radio he keeps on him. It dictates how he kills when he kills.
Ooh, he's kind of got like this musical savantness
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah.
It's like, coming up next, we've got music to kill by. Like Casey Kasem.
Kill
right?
FM.
Kill FM.
I feel like he just starts killing when he hears an overplayed song. So like Truth Hurts come on, and he's just like, I can't fucking.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah. In this movie, Lizzo causes him to kill everybody.
That's not her
So
fault.
headphones.
So
I like headphones,
I kind of like headphones.
but like not earbuds, but not like
Can
big.
Not
wait,
Beats
can
either.
we take this idea and like turn it into something like maybe in his home he just has like a vinyl collection of like a bunch of stuff, and he'll like put on certain mood music to kill people during his
Kind of
incubus
like Baby
sex
Driver.
ritual.
Okay.
Kind of like Baby Driver, where like he'll put on the right track before he leaves to skate out of his.
Baby Driver, but for like a demon sex god.
For a demon sex god.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Yeah.
Well, let's keep going.
Well, let's keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This doesn't have to be the end all be all.
Yeah.
Sam Squatch said he's a demon that must kill a set amount of people so that his boss, another demon, can come onto the earth and cause the apocalypse or something. And he can have little tally marks on his mask for how many people he's killed.
Okay. Kind of like a Mr. Zaz.
Yeah, like kind of like Mr. Zat. I like the idea of a slasher having a boss.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of, isn't that a little like
Very
cabin,
Joker.
Cabin in the woodsy a little bit,
Yeah.
right? Like they have a boss, it's like how many campers did you kill today?
Yeah.
Clock
Get back
in,
in the
clock
box. Get back in the box.
JLGJ, he dislikes ferrets. He dislikes ferrets and he was hit on the head, so he sees only ferrets.
Oh.
Poor pitiful thing.
That's.
Do people not like ferrets?
This guy wouldn't if that's all he
Oh.
sees.
Oh.
Wait, all he sees is ferrets, so people are ferrets, but also is like his food ferrets?
Like, I have a lot of
Is
questions
his front,
about
door,
the
is his
extent
front
of-
door a ferret? Like, is it all ferrets?
I feel like just the people are ferrets, and he's just killing them because he's tired of seeing ferrets.
Because it's a whole other hell if like the texture pack in his brain for
But I'm
the
also
world
just
is just
like,
ferret.
I feel like if I just saw everyone as a ferret, I'd be able to go through life easier.
Oh hell yeah! I'd be less intimidated.
I'm just like, all of you are adorable.
All of you are adorable. This is great.
This is going great.
I like this one. Zroon Professor says, he was in The Talent Show, and he fell off his unicycle, and it hit his dad so hard his dad died.
Oh my God.
Hey, wait. The unicycle hit his dad so hard his dad died in the front row seat. So now he wants everyone else...
To everyone else to what?
He wants everyone else to feel his pain, so he kills random dads.
Random dads.
So he has
Hold
daddy
on here,
issues.
hold on.
He was in The Talent Show.
The
I love
talent
how much you love this.
Not the talent show.
And he fell off his unicycle.
The government-sanctioned talent show.
And his dad was in the front row because he was so
Just trying
proud.
to support.
He's
yeah.
so proud that his son finally made it to The Talent Show.
On a unicycle. Like
On
that
the
was his
unicycle.
talent.
And
Sorry.
the
You,
poor,
you absolutely hate to see it.
you hate to see it.
You absolutely hate to see it.
But yeah, I think this is good because he's like, I can no longer ride a unicycle, but I still need to be on wheels.
And then switches over to rollerblades.
And then he switches over to rollerblades.
I'm just imagining that he brings over his first victim and she's like in the vinyl player moment and then she like opens the closet trying to run from him and then there's just a unicycle in there and she's like, oh no, and then he kills her.
And then she hears it.
And then Screen goes black title card and that's the first kill. We'll find out about the unicycle later in the movie.
Oh my God, I love
This is a really good movie. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Zrun Professor is my comment of the night so far. Pineapple Boy, someone took his calcium. I would be very upset if someone took my calcium.
That's a
do?
very real reason to
Do
start.
they mean the calcium like
In bones?
like the calcium out of his bones or like his multivitamin supplement?
his multivitamin. I'm seeing it as his multivitamin.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
supplements.
Okay. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
he's a
be
big
that
beefy.
upset.
Well, look, he's a big beefy boy. He's a hockey player, right? I mean, have
Like,
we
he's a
settled on that? Is he like this
Yeah.
demonic hockey player dude?
No, I thought he was like a pickup artist from like the 80s.
I thought he was
kinda-
I thought he was a figure skater. We're
Well,
all on
either.
different pages here.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be a pickup artist and a hockey player,
I guess.
especially in the '80s. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen the movie Miracle?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
My head hurts.
I like, okay, one more for the motivation. Potato Master 36, a company janitor who traded his soul to be rich, but he has to kill.
I feel like a lot of people would do that.
I would do that.
It's a critique on capitalism.
It's a critique on
You would
capitalism.
do that. I'm not hanging out with you after this. I can't. I don't want to be murdered for money.
All right. So we kind of got a little picture of like who they are, how they came to be. We got to get a little more visual here.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
Tom in the corner, like, yeah.
Tom, how is everything holding up in the artist isolation chamber? Have you figured out how to use the bathroom in there yet?
I think so. I hope.
All right, we're gonna empty that out as soon as
Tom.
we're done here.
What's happening?
Tom, what time is it over there?
Like,
I can't see anything outside. There's no clock in here.
Tom,
I don't know.
how are you doing?
I've had better days.
Okay.
Hey, Tom, what happens after you die?
I'll let you know.
Tom was the slasher the whole time.
Wow, twist.
That's what I'm scared of. What's next?
If you really-
Weapon.
Weapon.
Weapon of choice.
Weapon of choice.
We would play that Fatboy Slim song, but we would have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So just imagine.
In more ways than one.
Yeah.
We'd have to pay for it monetarily, spiritually.
So we had a bunch of choices for this ones, hammers, power tools, yada, 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 but everyone just went with blades. But luckily, it's a fairly broad.
Come on.
Yes.
I'm like,
Come on.
Come on. His blades. I feel like he needs a hand implement too. He could be like General Grievous
But, like,
in the original cartoon where
Yeah,
he had like
he's got hockey blades on his hands as well.
Yeah, like coming out the side.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, can we get like those long, like if he's,
He's
Naruto,
like-
if he's Naruto running or doing the
Ooh.
that he can
Blading,
just.
and then he's like, and
That looks more demon too. Like those can be like
Yes.
sharp demon wings that are part of his true
Yeah.
Oh
form.
yeah.
he's like Mr. Two from Baroque Works if you read One Piece.
He looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, let's get some suggestions for weapons. Donovan Murray. He took out a soul from his body and throws it like a boomerang.
I like that.
so he like bitch slaps you with your soul. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
That's cool. Let's see.
I'm here for it.
On JLGJ. Once again, something duck-like. I don't care. It's a duck.
Mighty Ducks, right? 'Cause
We're
hockey.
How did we get on hockey?
I
Someone
just-
just said wheels.
Because of Jason, because we were just like,
The
it's a
spiritual
spiritual
successor
successor
to
to Jason.
Jason.
That's true.
Were you not in the development room?
One of the big
Overlaps.
One of the big sticking points throughout this whole thing was like everyone was just like, we're just making Jason.
Yeah, I just want to say, a lot of you guys commenting just really wanted Jason again.
Yeah. You have little faith.
Look, I hear you.
Same.
He's cool.
And you know, let's improve on the formula, right? Let's make like our version. There's a duck in his chest.
Oh my lord.
And that's the one that goes,
It says E before we die. Oh, that's so cute.
But
I
how
love
does
that.
the duck get along with the parakeet?
they don't.
No,
They
no.
don't.
Oh my god. I was
They're
gonna
like
say-
the voices.
I was gonna say no,
hate each
but
other.
can you imagine kind of like a thing where the parakeet just like leaves his shoulder and then slams into his chest and becomes the duck, and that they're like kind of symbiotic like that, and they just hang out.
Symbiote.
Symbiote. I can't speak.
No, I'm not correcting you. I'm making fun of.
There's one more weapon
venom
one. Kaya, there's one more weapon comment Kaya wanted
This
us
is
to
my
point.
favorite comment in the entire thing because I was just so impressed. Nate Wheeler says, a bill hook. It's basically an oversized meat cleaver with a hooked edge, works a lot like an axe, but allows the killer to hook and drag victims for extra suffering. Pair it with a crossbow for silent, long-range attacks, and this killer is golden. You thought it through. I'm just like, it's creative, it's different. We're gonna drag them to make sure they're suffering for a long time, and then long-range consideration. I'm like, 100%, we're here for it. Sorry.
What if, continuing with the hockey thing, because I love the hockey thing, what if his hockey stick becomes like
The bill. That's what I was about to say. Like, what if the
Yeah.
hockey
What
stick
is a
becomes
bill-
like a giant?
Yeah, I might
a
have
bill,
to Google that.
Yeah, we might have to get some reference for a bill
A
hook.
bill hook just looks like a giant L blade. Like,
like kind of like a scythe?
So like the end of his hockey thing could be
Imagine a machete if it had like an angle at the end of it, like a L angle.
like one of
Well, you know, we're not
Yes.
live. We can look up.
Yeah, that's basically a bill hook.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. And like you stick it in and then you drag somebody.
All right. Yeah. So are we still going with the blades on the arms too?
Well, dude, you can never have too many blades.
He has an arsenal of blades.
He can summon the blades.
Yeah.
It's just like my Oakley sunglasses collection.
Oh,
Oh,
we
wait,
got,
we-
we got,
we-
we got a
we-
bill.
we have a-
You
wait,
gotta,
turn
you gotta
it.
do it. Turn it. Nope, other way.
Straight up.
There you go, straight up. That's a bill.
Ah, it's
Yeah,
more
see?
curved. Okay.
Cool.
Gotcha.
A little behind
like
the scenes.
you.
A little behind the scenes magic for you guys.
You did really good considering that I just said.
He's a visual man, a very visual man.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So he's holding the bill, or wait, incorporating it into the hockey stick. That's what it's called. Right?
Look, guys, I don't want to curtail this. If that's even the word, I don't want to hijack this thing, right? I don't want to make him a hockey guy if you don't want to be a hockey guy. I just think it'd be kind of cool, you know, if he's like this like ice killer guy.
A demonic hockey playing ice killer. I think it's cool.
I feel like we can have like a giant bill hook if the thing is really long, like a hockey stick, to give it that imagery, and then it just curves, and then we can also just have it like propped up on the side because that's just like a weapon he has at home. Like, you know.
Yeah. Or like the
I
hockey
can
stick.
make him holding it.
Yeah, or like the hockey stick has like an aura, and the aura is shaped like the bill hook, you know, because it's like hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this next one might be the biggest category ever. Ever in the history of Now This Nerds doing create a slasher thingies on the YouTube community tab. In the history, this is the biggest one ever, maybe. I'm not sure, I didn't actually look at the numbers. But this question is about clothing. What our slasher wears? We had a couple options, flannels, overalls, you know, that kind of woodsy gear. Did not win. Stark Raving Nude did not win, unfortunately. The winner was basically normal civilian clothes with 67%, which is cool because now we have a lot of wiggle room to basically make them as wacky as you wanted it to be. So let's just go through some of these. Some of these are pretty good. They're really good, actually.
This is my favorite category.
Yeah. Bryce email said, "I want him to be dressed like a turtle." Or her. I'm progressive. Thank you, Bryce.
Wow, thanks so much, Bryce.
Yeah, I like the turtle. We'll keep going.
We'll keep going. Maybe that's the name of the team.
Maximiliano Shelton said, "A Vote for Pedro t-shirt and glasses and the hat the lady dog wore at the end of Go Dogs Go."
Go dogs.
Never seen Go Dogs
What is
Go.
Go Dogs Go? Has anyone seen or heard of Go Dogs Go?
But now I need a visual
I hope it's
reference.
as terrifying as it sounds.
At the end of the movie?
Also, skin pants, whatever that means.
Pants made out of skin.
That's what I thought.
Oof.
All right.
Rough.
Chick is talking suit and tie.
Suit and tie.
Okay.
Very dapper dapper man.
Dapper Dan.
Constant underscore Driz said, how about a shirt that says I hate Mondays with a sombrero that says this is America and a 12-inch mustache with a top hat and holding one box of chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
There's so much happening.
There's so much wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just.
He's just your normal slasher that kills for nuggets.
That's hot.
Sorry, that was really good.
That's so good, Tom.
That's
Oh my
that's
God.
it.
That was like
it.
a Monster Hunter weapon.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro. Like, this is, ooh, I love that.
BTW, I love your videos. Thank you, constant underscore Driz.
I love you.
MaxFilms.com. A pink shirt, an orange tuxedo, green pants, blue shoes.
Interesting color scheme.
That's like the latest Tyler the Creator video.
I think Andrew will appreciate this one from Lightning Jack LeSueur. A stylish romper.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Medical Frey, a large cowboy hat.
We have a lot of
A
hats.
large cowboy. Not
large
just a cowboy
cowboy
hat.
hat.
Large cowboy.
I'm hearing a lot of hats.
Yeah. Zroon Professor, a little blue shirt with green zigzags. Isn't that what Rocco wears on like Rocco's Modern Life?
Yeah.
That could be kind of cool.
That'd be a little nice. Underneath like a leather jacket.
Yeah. Hoodie Hype, a skull belt.
A skull, just a skull belt.
A skull
yeah.
belt.
I wasn't sure if he meant like a skull as the belt buckle or literally like skulls around his entire waist.
I was thinking like skulls around his entire waist. Like either way, you can buy it at Hot Topic
With a stylish romper.
with a stylish romper.
Do you need a belt with a romper though?
No, it's just a fashion statement.
Yeah, you can put a belt on a romper, but it's a fashion thing, absolutely.
Yeah, because
He's fashionable.
Yeah, he's an incubus.
guys.
He's an incubus. He
trying
knows
to-
he knows style.
Yeah.
obviously he looks amazing dressed
Look at him.
to impress.
He's already looks awesome.
He's wearing just shoes.
And he's got a big duck tattoo on his chest.
Yeah.
All this can go. I'm just saying. Yeah, like if you. So yeah, let me know what you want me to.
All right, we got a little more here.
All right.
Jedi Minecrafter, a demonic dapper boy with a suit and tie with a monocle.
I feel like that.
Caviar 5. This is important.
Okay.
This is the key that holds everything together. And I hope you're paying attention, Tom, because this
Gotcha, I'm here.
this is really gonna make or break it.
Okay.
The killer should keep spaghetti in their pockets.
You
Can we make that happen?
madman.
You absolute madman.
That would drive me to kill. If I couldn't get spaghetti out of my pocket? Are you kidding me?
And
Think about that.
No, I'm not thinking that he doesn't want it there. I thought he was just hungry and just has a constant snack of spaghetti in his pockets. Like,
is it dry
it's just
spaghetti?
loose?
Is
Yeah.
it cooked? Is it al dente?
wait, is it
some
not in
sauce.
meat sauce? Then
This
why do
is
you just?
driving me nuts.
Is it not? I'm thinking like meat sauce spaghetti just in his pockets. That
No,
he reaches
it's
in
dry,
and-
not even cooked. It's
Not even. That's just crack.
spaghetti rods.
Spaghetti.
Yeah. Okay. So we had a lot of things in there. What do we kind of lay on? I think we all gravitated towards the skull belt.
I love.
I do like
Love the skull belt.
Love a
I was
skull
thinking
belt.
of just a regular belt with a skull buckle, but if y'all like the skull, like the
I feel like I need to know what he's wearing to know what will complement
belt.
best. Yeah, because we don't want the belt
Yeah.
to overdo it. I think it would look lovely with the romper.
what about?
We really like the romper.
I kind of like the romper, but like more in the sense of like kind of like a Dickies like work.
So like Michael, but that's a little Michael Myers.
Oh,
I like
right.
the romper with like the short sleeves and like short pants,
Like a
but
romp
still
him.
like covered in blood.
Like a romp him.
Like
Yeah.
like we're gonna gore this up
Yeah.
like 60%
At least.
at least.
At least.
Yeah.
Can I have a
I'm hearing
60%
from
increase?
Tom, at least 60%. Okay.
So okay, we're going to romper with a skull belt. Do we want any? The I hate Mondays, the sombrero that says this is America.
I don't. No. We're not giving him a sombrero.
Okay.
I think that the romper maybe has the like little green squiggles from that shirt,
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
a
cool.
good. That's a good.
like a
artistic
little
design.
accent.
Yeah.
So the romper will be blue with green zigzags.
Yeah.
Like green little accents.
Kind
I
of
like
like. Have you seen The Good Place, Tom?
No.
Jesus. Okay. Have you guys seen The Good Place?
Yes.
Okay. You know when there's like Eleanor, it's like the first day she's there and she makes the mistake.
Yes.
And then
yes.
they're all
Yes.
wearing
Yes.
like
Yes. Yes.
zigzag.
Yes. Yes. That.
Yeah.
What color is the romper?
Well, the guy said the person said a little blue shirt with green zigzags.
So the romper is
Blue and green.
Zigzags.
We could do
Got it.
maybe black and green. I don't know. Blue and green could work.
Let's see what brings out his eyes that he may or may not have.
Yeah, this is God.
Oh, hey.
Denim romper.
Denim romper.
God.
God says a denim romper.
Yeah.
I like that, God.
Thanks, God.
Thanks, God.
Okay, I like the denim romper. I mean, when the big guy upstairs says do a denim romper,
You gotta do a denim
you gotta
romper.
do a denim romper. Again, it'll be covered in blood and holes and duck tattoos and
Gonna
what
get
have
blood
you.
on denim? That makes me sad now. Sorry, it's okay. It's for the art.
I do like that this is kind of like 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the short,
short
shorts.
shorts?
Yeah.
Very 80s.
Should be like down here, like the collar, like.
Yes.
Yes.
A little bit below the duck to make it tasteless.
Oh, cool. So the duck, so it works with the duck like
Yeah.
Are we
living
keeping
in
the
his-
duck? Are we
Yes.
actually
Yes,
keeping
what
the
are you
duck?
talking
But it's not a tattoo. Like the duck is a protruding living thing, like the thing in Total Recall. Like
So it should be
Kawato.
like fused
Can you
with his
imagine
chest
his-
more than.
yeah.
We should
Yeah.
get rid of this and make it look really nasty, like it's coming
Oh,
out
yeah.
of him. All right.
Yeah. You can also make the duck like look a little angry, like he's not happy to
Angry
have
duck?
to come out.
Okay. Angry.
Do no, wait, Tom.
Did you see
Tom,
that move?
Tom, wait, Tom. Put a
up?
bunch of teeth in the duck's mouth. Do the sharp punch. Put
Yes.
teeth in. Do your teeth.
Yeah. Okay.
Double duck, double duck.
Devil duck.
I'm so excited.
I
I love
Ducks do have sharp teeth.
I love, yeah.
They have really.
They
sharp
have really, they can
did
fuck
not
you
know
up.
that.
Ducks are scary.
Ducks are absolutely terrible.
Like, this is a joke. Ducks are scary.
yeah.
yeah,
They are.
and the duck curses.
yeah.
Yeah, he said
All he does is curse.
says everything.
Everything is just like a dirty potty mouth. You know what he can be like? He can be like the clown from Spawn.
Ooh.
The puncher? No, well, not the puncher.
Violator.
Violator. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so bad at names.
Okay.
That's his personality.
Does the duck have a separate personality from the
Yeah,
killer
yeah.
himself?
Like he's cool and calm, or like seductive, you know, all that other stuff. Just like a chill dude. Duck is an asshole.
Wow. Is
The duck only comes out when it's killing time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, is the duck like, but like talking like biologically, is the duck also him, or is the duck like a separate spirit?
I think that how you know how like the devil has. I feel like the devil's eating Judas. This is his like counterpart to that.
Yeah.
Where like the duck is his like partner in crime kind of thing.
Okay, so a
Okay.
separate person.
Like a separate entity that is a but,
But,
it's a
but
manifestation.
but yeah,
Okay.
but like the duck has its own will and thoughts that are not like a
But the duck doesn't exist without him.
Yeah, and he can exist without the duck though.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well, we
we love this duck relationship.
we
that's
love the
happening
duck thing.
Look, I gotta
J-
tell you, didn't see it coming.
JL, is it JL, JLGL? JLGJ? Sir or madam, you have inspired us with this bold duck direction, and we're leaning all the way in.
Also, a lot of this
living for
person's
it.
comments have been coming up
Yeah.
pretty good.
Nate Wheeler, also great commenter. All of our frequent commentators,
Hey,
we love
guys.
you all. Hey guys, can I give them a hey guys?
Hey guys.
There you go. That was for you. Yes, you.
Yes, you.
Okay, we've got to get to the coolest part of any slasher, the face, right? We asked,
Right?
I guess.
Well,
I mean, there's a
that's-
reason we have
when we-
these hanging up.
When
Yeah,
you
it's
cut
true.
off the head, all you have is the face, so it gotta look cute or ugly
That was
or
beautiful.
whatever.
That was beautiful. Was that a poem?
When you cut off the head, all you have is the face. I'm gonna embroider that on.
On a pillow.
Oh, that'd be lovely. I want one.
Right next to like live, laugh, love.
Oh my god, that's what my mother signs every text with. Don't do that.
Really?
Yes.
Triple L.
Not even a joke.
So we had a bunch of. Excuse me, God.
Wherever you go, there you are. Another one of those beautiful, beautiful ones.
Wherever you go, there you are.
Wherever you go, there you are.
Look where it is and you'll find it.
Look.
Words of wisdom, God. Words of wisdom. Okay, voting for the face. We had a bunch of different choices. We had scarred, burned, or deformed, some sort of hat or a cloak, just nothing, just a normal, handsome person. But the winner, of course, for our Create a Killer 2019 is a cool mask with 72% of the vote. So, you know, Tom, just draw a cool mask, and I think we can move on. No, I'm kidding.
What if the mask is the duck?
Oh, okay.
Stay with me.
Wait, that is cute.
Tom is like, oh, okay.
So you're saying his actual face is in his chest? Well, hang on. Let's see what our commentators.
Can you imagine that the duck is actually his real face and he wears a mask? That we're getting.
He is the
wild.
mighty duck. Sorry, go ahead.
All right. Hanako Wolf said, "What about a mask that constantly changes? Kind of like the members of Hollywood Undead. They change their masks with every new album they release. I think it would be a cool concept."
Whoa, like what if the mask
Wait.
looks like the last person he killed?
I was about to say, like, what if it's not a mask, but like his face will change based on whatever? Like it could be because of whoever he killed, or like every new person he meets. I like that one better though. It's
Like you know, like in Scream Queens, the devil mask.
yeah,
I kind of love that, but scarier.
scarier.
Do you not like Scream Queens?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I wish I liked it.
Jacob Knudsen said furry, dark, and lumpy.
I have a lot of questions. Wait.
Was an
like-
Alaskan bullworm. Thanks, Tom.
Yep.
I thought it was funny.
Now, when they say furry, do they mean like a big mascot, like Foxhead?
Like
Like the furry.
Like
like
a
the
bear
furry
mask?
community.
Like a furry, or like it feels furry.
I think they just mean it feels furry,
Okay.
dark.
What if he
and
wears like the
lumpy.
mascot head
of
the
a
hockey team?
duck?
of a duck?
Well, hold on.
Too much duck.
I kind of like that.
We have like a big
We have
bird
the-
thing happening. We have a duck. We have a parakeet.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be weird that if the skulls were also just bird skulls, because I feel like we're just there now.
I think Sheena was buying bird skulls on Etsy the other day. Perhaps
really?
she was
Can I
making
have
a
some?
bird.
What if it's like a
skull
plague
doll.
mask?
Plague mask. That's a little.
Bird. Birds.
Wait, can we bring up the comment that I really like because I feel
Yes.
like it can be perfect? Horror Gamer 43 said a blank face mask. Stay with me. I think the most terrifying thing is like those not Phantom of the Opera, but like Phantom of the multiplex from Disney Channel.
Where it's just like a.
Just blank, no expression, nothing's happening because
Those are terrifying.
those are terrifying.
Like the guitarist Buckethead.
Yeah.
That he wears those.
So they're like kind of the clear ones. They're like slightly clear.
You can do a slightly clear one. You can do the pure white one, whatever it is. Just because it doesn't move and there's no facial expression, I think that's the most horrifying thing. And then you just have his duck face, just like, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, the duck face says "What's up?" That's
What's
one of
up?
the, that's one of the things.
That's what he says when he appears every time. What's up? And then he also does the
The Fire Master suggested, I think that you should do a gingerbread man. I know Christmas is far away, but I came up with it, and I thought a guy with a deformed face and his gingerbread mask melted to his face to look like a deformed gingerbread man.
I would want to eat his face.
But yeah, I would just want to eat his face.
It's terrifying.
Also, why was he wearing a gingerbread mask in the first place?
I don't
to
know.
hide his deformity?
I feel like that goes in with the storyline of him losing his dad at the talent show. Maybe his dad like had like a canister of like gingerbread for him. And
I
just,
forgot
like,
the talent show thing.
what do you? That's an important part of the storyline, guys. Like it was
Sorry.
caused all of this.
Christopher McLeod, dark and twisted mask, demonic yet human. Plus, depending how long the mask has been worn, it has to look like it's aged over the years, similar to Michael Myers' mask in Halloween.
We love consistency. We love things that age as time goes on.
Continuity.
Continuity.
I mean, you guys seem to be very passionate about the Phantom of the Multiplex. Mm-hmm. Is that what it's called?
Disney
Yes.
Channel.
Disney Channel.
Have you seen that, Tom?
It's so good. It's like an actually good little scary
Tom,
movie.
do they have movies there?
No.
Got
Okay,
it.
got it.
Got it.
Would you like us to send you movies?
No, I'm good.
Who am I talking to?
Can you look up Phantom of the Multiplex?
Yes.
Phantom of the
Megaplex.
Megaplex.
Megaplex. I always forget what it's called. It's some old movie.
We said
theater.
multiplex?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, I like the Phantom of the Megaplex idea. I think we could incorporate a little more of the meltiness.
Like melted onto his face. Are you receding his hairline right now? Because
Oh, I just wanted to make it clear that it was a mask.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just thought it was so funny that his hairline is suddenly receding.
Oh, no. I mean, we can try it if you want.
Well, what's interesting is we never, in my haste, I never did a question of what kind of hair they should have,
Or if they should have hair at all.
or if they should have hair at all. So
I do
we
like
kinda-
this like pompadour.
I
thing he's
do.
got
Like,
going.
yeah, I've attached
That was
myself
back
to
from
it.
the Incubus.
Yeah, because the
Yeah, that's
slicked
from-
back.
that's from a
That's
few
the
years
Christian
ago.
Slater
Yeah.
look,
Years
man.
ago, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, time passes differently here.
Yeah, in the box.
in the box. The artist isolation area.
Sorry.
That looks sick.
That does look sick.
The AIA.
Honestly, would run from him.
Can we make this a little furry or lumpy?
I'm gonna go ahead and veto that.
Really?
I feel like the fur for me is coming out of the duck still. Like I know consciously that if I touch that duck, it has fur on it, and I'm just like he also has a parakeet on, and I'm like.
Can we at least get maybe a soul patch on the mask?
I was about
or
to say, can we
something?
give him some chest hair and a lot of arm hair? Can we make him himself a furry man?
We can make
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Give him a lot of body hair.
He's
That's
got
very
like lumberjack vibes.
that's very 70s, very 80s. Let's do it. We're body
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah, he's like an all-American, heartthrob
Even though he's a
with a heart
of,
of duck.
a heart of duck.
There you go.
It tastes
He's
delicious.
A hirsute slasher.
Yeah, because he's not a figure skater anymore, so he doesn't have to be hairless. Let's.
I like the build too. He's got
Yeah.
those like lean, ropey muscles.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like almost kind of like Monkey D. Luffy
Yeah.
from One Piece.
He literally looks so scared. If it wasn't for the duck, I really think it's like a serious.
If it wasn't for the duck, I'd be terrified. The duck is really taking me out of it, guys. I have to say, I love
it.
Fine with it.
I'm fine with
But
it.
the duck is in my canon. The duck doesn't exist.
No, for me, I'm just like for the most of the movie, he doesn't have the duck. The duck is like the last thing that comes.
Oh, in the last
So
scene
this is- yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
final girl or guy.
Yeah, when we
Like
finally,
said
like,
here.
I feel like we see like him, like dead bodies appear, but we never actually see him
And
kill.
they're like, oh, he was doing it because there's just a duck in his chest.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
It's just that
that's
extra thing to
terrifying.
make it camp. That's what makes it campy and beautiful. You just need that little weirdness.
Yeah, they're like, oh God, there is a motivation. It's the fact that there's a duck in his chest that he can't
It was
shake.
the duck all along. Here we go, guys. What's up?
Okay. Next question. This is more for background, literally. Where does our killer live? Where does he stalk his prey?
Omaha.
Omaha. No, we did the poll. We did like cities, suburban neighborhoods, but the winner was forest/summer camp/rural area with
Great.
75%.
Almost like that guy. What's his name?
It's like if like you know that movie Thursday the 14th. No, sorry, Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes,
Sounds
yes.
very.
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
I hate all of you.
Gandalf.
Gandalf
The Gray.
Gandalf Voorhees.
Voorhees.
But okay, again, no, it's a little broad. We can do what we want. We can
I
figure
do
it out.
like the idea of him ice skating on a frozen summer lake.
Yo.
I am for it.
And at night, like it's like summer camp, but like no, it's you know what? It's
I got
like
a good
winter
idea.
sports camp.
You know
Wait.
what? It can be it can be a hockey camp. It can be a hockey
Hockey
camp for
camp.
training, and then at night, this dude just pops out.
What if like it's in summer and like the camp is cursed so that even it could be 95 degrees outside, but the lake is always
frozen.
Huh?
Here we go, mythology. Let's do
Let it go, let it go.
All right, let's read some comments. Nate Wheeler again wrote.
Hi, Nate.
Hi, Nate. Thank you for writing so much.
Nate the
You're
Great.
doing our jobs for us. The woods represent the unknown, the last remnants of the untamed world that the modern world can't control. And if there's anything we learn about slasher killers, the less we understand about them, the better. So their environment represents their mysterious nature. So my vote goes towards the woods.
I really love Nate just because he just gets me.
Also, Nate, there are ducks in the woods.
There are ducks in the woods.
Ducks in the woods. Sorry. No, just because like the best thing about a horror movie is that what you don't know and like the mystery and like because your mind is always going to make it scarier than it actually is, and that's my favorite thing about horror movies. So yes, let's
Can
put
we
it in
say
the
that
woods.
this guy's from Missouri?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Missouri.
Why Missouri?
Because Margo's from Missouri.
Oh, okay, cool. Valid, fair.
Michael Coppola said, make him live in
Wait. Any relation? Sorry, go ahead.
Michael Coppola, no relation, hopefully, suggests that we make him live in the oldest, tallest, most demon-looming tree like a goddamn evil Keebler elf.
I like how subtle
Okay.
it is.
Yeah,
I enjoy
really
the subtlety. I love that he'll be able to go home and no one will know where he lives. We love that.
They're like, everybody, the whole campground's fine. Just stay away from that tree house 3 million feet in the air.
That's next to the lake that
That's
never.
next to a lake that never melts.
It never melts.
Nothing weird about it.
Nothing weird about it. We think a bird lives up there.
A duck.
Maybe like a duck.
We've seen a duck
We've seen a duck
and a
at night.
parakeet that looks kind of rank. I do want to know where he lives, though. I feel like that's the one thing. Like, where does he call home, or does he have a home? Does he
I
need
think
a
that-
home?
I like the treehouse.
I like that maybe he's a super senior.
Like he's gotta take.
He's always at the camp. He's just always there. And like other camp counselors have been like,
That's actually the outfit he wore when he was like 17.
wait, maybe
and it used to
he's
fit.
maybe in a genre bending, in a trope bending thing,
so
he's a
sad.
counselor.
Whoa.
He's like the coach.
Oh, I like that because like this is his final form. So we're saying like correct me if I'm wrong. Like during the normal times of day, he looks like a normal person because he is an incubus, like a really hot camp counselor that all the kids have a crush on. And then when he's time to murder people, he turns into
And in our movie, like a camp counselor from like 20, 30 years ago.
in our film.
In our film.
This is a film.
In our film.
Our Kino.
Cinema.
Our film will adhere to the rules of Dogma 95. We will do all. God knows about Dogma 95, right, God?
I still have Dogma XP on my computer.
Was this in the Bible?
No, it's a manifesto about how to make movies.
Excuse me.
better.
I'm sorry. What about our film?
So in our film,
Yes.
the film opens up. A person that used to be a camp counselor 30 years ago is bringing their kid to camp. And then this guy, who we haven't named yet, comes out and they're like, whoa, they were a counselor when I was a counselor. He hasn't aged a bit.
You know how that'd be cool too, and also mix in with his face changing thing. That he mixes faces and changes his faces so that way he can stay there as long as he does. But he gets lazy and probably uses a face.
He uses a face from before.
that someone recognizes,
And this is
that can be the final girl or whatever, somehow related, because we need a final girl.
I don't reckon, and what if someone's like, wait, and then like they take a picture of the guy and they draw a unicycle under him? I know. I knew it.
I knew it. That's the guy that killed his dad with his unicycle at the government-sanctioned talent show. The only one that happens in America.
Truth hurts.
It's
Come
like the
on,
Hunger
Batman.
Games.
I'm just imagining during all this, like the soundtrack in the back is this "Truth Hurts" from Lizzo, because that's just what's gonna make him go kill people.
Well, that's what he did his routine to.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just took a DNA. I'm so sorry.
I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100%. It's the name of the it's the sound of the brakes from his unicycle.
Oh, skittering to a stop.
And it happened at the same time as the record scratch.
This is a lot.
And then as the unicycle comes out from underneath his freeze frame, you're probably wondering how I got here. Well, it all started when I was in hell.
In hell.
Okay, so a mystically frozen lake in Missouri. Does it get hot enough in Missouri where it would be scary that it's like really hot, but this lake is still frozen?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
For those of you that don't know that,
Confirmed.
that's Margot, one of our camera operators
Is
and
he?
producers here. She's great, real talent.
We love Marco.
Margot's from Missouri.
Yes.
Missouri.
And so is this demon. Do you feel like he represents your hometown, like you would see him on your block?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I went to school with
Okay.
that guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I can't believe he's here.
He's like, can't believe-
coming straight out of the Show Me state from a mysterious lake that's always frozen, and he lives in a treehouse with his record player.
You know what I'm proud of? He's kind of hot.
Us?
He's
He is
kinda
kind of hot.
He's kind of
really
hot.
nice thighs.
Smoking hot.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm just, okay, great. I wanted to be that excited, but I didn't want to be weird about it. But he's like really hot.
If you ask me, he and it's perfect. How are we gonna kill this guy?
We are going to kill him via amulets, artifacts, or other supernatural means.
Okay.
57% of the vote. It was a squeaker, that one.
Okay.
Right, he comes from hell. He has supernatural powers. He has a demonic duck implanted in his chest and a belt made of skulls. So the only way to kill him was with some magic. So we have some suggestions. Elite Shoe 3000. Well, no, he actually just said, this whole ordeal just proves to me that I don't agree with the majority of you guys on literally anything.
I literally saw that and I was like, retweet. Oh, we can't do that on YouTube. Like,
Welcome to the club, bud.
Okay. Elijah Sedano said, a killer who only dies in peace if you pledge your soul to fill their shoes.
I love that. I love a continuation. I love being able to like continue the storyline, and each person just has a giant duck popping out their chest.
But wait, fill their shoes with what?
Spaghetti.
Oh yeah, the spaghetti.
The spaghetti in the pockets.
Oh shoot.
That was essential.
Don't do it.
Don't do
Don't
it.
do it.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll
There's not
know
a
it's
lot
there.
of
We
please
know.
don't shorts.
We just.
Yeah.
We don't need to see it falling out of the pockets.
don't do it.
There are,
We just know that it's in there.
there's
We know there's
canonically-
spaghetti in his
Yes.
pockets.
And Tom doesn't have to draw it. We just know it's in there.
We just know.
Canonically, there is spaghetti in those pockets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just don't have to draw it. Tom, don't worry about it.
Oh, thank thank God.
Foot Ya Foot says he should be killed by Danny DeVito.
I support this.
Danny DeVito's the camp counselor that comes back.
Wait,
Danny DeVito's his dad.
Danny DeVito's his dad.
Danny DeVito's his dad that he killed with a unicycle.
Turns
at
out
the
he
talent
didn't
show.
kill his dad. His dad faked his death because he hates this guy.
He hates the duck. Man.
And he comes back and he's like,
I'm sorry.
I knew you were always gonna be a bad guy.
He's like, you're not dead yet.
Danny DeVito drives a Duckmobile in Batman.
Danny DeVito drives a big rubber ducky in Batman Returns.
He comes and picks him up from camp. Like, you causing too much trouble. Get in. We're going back
And we
to hell.
both ride it into the sky.
Into hell.
And it's the end of Greece.
Oh yes. Well, yes. I
We'll
prefer that.
always be together.
Sorry.
And Danny DeVito and our killer just look back into the camera like,
Okay.
What's happening?
Codename Dovan says, a magical artifact bounded to their soul, like a gem in a necklace that was bound to their souls that must be destroyed by either smashing, burning, or a ritual.
Maybe.
I like the idea
Isn't
of
the duck kind of
I was
that?
just about
Rip
to
the
say.
duck off and he
maybe
dies.
rip the duck off and he dies.
Okay.
because that would be really gruesome to get that duck out of there, and I do enjoy a.
And whenever you try, it's just like in The Good Place with Janet. It begs you not to kill it.
Oh yeah, it's just like I have children, ducklings.
Wait, I have got ducklings. Don't rip me out of his chest.
Can I make a request or like a favor, Tom?
Redbone by
Yeah,
Joe
go for
Schiffer.
Can we get like a really nice ring on him? I just really want him to have like a ring for some reason.
Yeah,
On his finger?
Yeah.
Well, if you like it, Tom, you should put a ring on it.
Okay.
right
Which hand?
Let's do the left hand. Maybe he's like secretly used to be married.
Which finger? Oh, okay. So wait, that's
Maybe it's his father's ring.
Like a big, yeah.
like
Like a class ring.
Because I'm just like,
Like a high school class ring.
Yeah.
It's a class ring.
I think it's just because he just looks so like fashionably well dressed. I'm like, you need an
and he's
accessory.
like one of the people that cares about stuff like that.
I've literally been sitting here for like 2 questions, being like, I really feel like he needs a ring. It's a demon ring. What happens if you chop off the finger and then it's a
Maybe
demon
that's
ring?
the amulet.
you
Maybe
go.
that's it. Maybe the class
See,
ring
I
is
was
the
I was
amulet.
secretly ahead the whole time, guys.
What else comments you got?
Okay.
Liz?
This is neat. I don't know if this works for him, but I like this idea. It should definitely be killed by 7 items collected from the 7 wonders of the world.
Like Horcruxes from
Yeah.
Harry
So
Potter.
we're gonna leave Missouri.
We're going to leave Missouri. We're going to go to the Colossus of Rhodes. We're going to go to the Library of Alexandria. None of these exist anymore. Then we could get
The Hanging Gardens.
yeah, we get a pebble from the pyramid. Maybe time travel would have to be involved.
Mawa, New Jersey. That's one of the 7 wonders of the world.
Clyde Crimson Crow, and God, you might be interested in this one. Clyde Crimson Crow said the 7 holy commandments of God's weapon: Jesus cross that looks like sword, bow and arrow of holy golem,
Holy golem.
Hercules strength, Gorgon's head, golden fire spear, box of imprisonment, and holy fizz.
I want
What's
to
holy
play.
fizz?
I want to play D&D.
I was just about to say, I want to play this D&D campaign.
Yeah.
What is holy fizz?
Holy.
Also, I love that he was like Catholicism, Gorgon.
This is a God soda. It's great.
It's great. Okay.
Is there
have
diet holy fizz?
Can I find it at my local bodega?
There's a Holy Fizz Zero.
Holy Fizz Zero. Is there a Holy Fizz Vanilla?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not drinking it.
that's not happening.
Brian
Hell has
Hernandez.
it.
Brian Hernandez says, I don't know why, but I want to see him be like absorbed by a tree. Like it molds to him, holding him in place with the features visible.
Maybe his tree house.
his tree. Yeah.
Yeah, his tree. Like he's just like he sleeps like in the tree and then comes out. Can you imagine if the duck is just always like his head sticking out the tree? Like this is just the duck tree. For some
Yeah.
reason, a duck head.
There's always a duck in here.
Yeah,
and the
like-
duck, that's when the duck is separate. It's like in the hole
Oh
of the
yeah, and that's when he leaves and he goes back to the tree to turn into his full self.
tree. Yes.
I feel like this happened with Leprechaun or something. Or like Pinhead got turned into a statue at some point.
I feel like they had that from right.
And finally, the weakness suggested by Inigo Pasquale, an Emoji Movie DVD.
Yes. Actually, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
forget
Feel like
all that.
Forget all that. Yes. The Emoji Movie Blu-ray.
Blu-ray? No, DVD.
You're right. The DVD.
No. what-
Standard definition.
Standard. Standard.
Can
def.
you? Would
Standard
you?
def.
Wait,
Standard
wait,
def.
no. Wait, no. It's 4K and you had to pay for 4K.
Oh.
Okay, so what do we like from that? What do we think? We don't need to do it.
I like the class ring. Like maybe if you remove the class ring, he dies.
If you remove
Or
the
like
class
his
ring,
weakened.
Or is weakened.
I like the idea of the duck being how to kill him, but you can weaken him by like this, like making sure he doesn't
Yeah,
have
it's a
his
two-part
accessories.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of the ring.
And if you get rid of the ring, the duck comes out of him.
Yeah, because it's just like what the fuck.
And then like the duck maybe is like his genie's lamp, kind of like in Aladdin, where if
Yeah.
you kill the duck, you kill him.
Yeah.
And like but he also like when he's in hibernation mode, he like melds into the tree and the duck. Or when he
When he
leaves the tree
yeah,
house.
I'm following you. This is
When
like
he leaves
solid
the tree house,
mythology.
when he's got to be him, the duck isn't a part of him, right?
Yeah, and
when
it's
he
just-
gets back. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't.
Oh
mean
no,
to
no,
interrupt.
I'm saying I'm literally saying what you're saying.
Yeah, when he comes back, when he's going into kill mode, the duck becomes a part of him.
he goes in and then the duck like joins him and he comes out. I also
Yeah.
like the idea that he's leaving the duck head like on the tree and it's like this mythical tree.
Mm-hmm.
Like isn't too obvious, but just for some reason has like a weird shape that just happens to look like a duck on it, and no one
Mm-hmm.
knows that it's actually just like a really angry what's up duck.
What's up, duck?
Love Doug.
My favorite breed of duck.
What's up, Duck?
What's up?
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
thank you.
That's Bugs Bunny for all you Zoomers.
All right, the final question, the most important one of them all. There was no poll, no anything. We just said Fans, tell us our killer's name.
I've been waiting for this one, man.
Give us a name. Oh, no. You've been waiting forever?
Anybody
Here we
got a
go. Guy Trash suggested D's Nuts.
Yes, I saw that
Done.
comment. Absolutely. D's Nuts is his name.
D's Nuts is
Unofficially his name.
unofficially his name.
Like, you know how, like, Freddy's got, like,
The Springwood Slasher.
Springwood Slasher?
Yeah.
This guy, he's got a name. It's not D's Nuts, but he goes by D's Nuts, right?
That's his DJ name.
That's his DJ name. DJ D's Nuts.
His real name is
DJ.
His real name is Bofa.
Oh God, I'm not.
I don't get
not
it.
you.
You really don't?
No, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Bofa D's Nuts?
Oh.
It's like literally the joke.
I want to leave. I want to leave.
Anyway.
I want to leave.
I was like, what is that? Moroccan, Mediterranean?
I was just like, what?
Combat King.
That was an acronym.
Combat King suggested Zorgo the Demon King.
Zorgo. I do like Zorgo.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's like a demon king though.
Jeer the Mudkip suggested Zorgon, and he did it in that weird text font that I don't know how to actually do.
I don't know.
You gotta put it into a generator. It's a whole thing.
Wow.
Lovely trait. I love this vinyl player. Can we get some candles? Light the mood for this incubus. No, actually, the flames from the hockey stick one.
Okay.
I'm not going to read everyone's username because there's just a lot of names here, but we're going to keep going
Let's
through
go
the
speed
suggested
through
name.
them.
Stanley Stanson. That's kind of dorky for him. He's more of like
Yeah.
a smooth
I
operator.
do like Stanley, but not Stanley
I mean,
Stinson.
that can be like his real name. I mean, everyone has like a dorky real name. All the smooth people have a dorky real name.
Maybe that's one of his names
One of his
from all the years.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's also, he's really old. He can have a lot of names.
He can have a
We
lot of
pick,
different
like
names.
a top 3.
Yeah. We should pick like a couple names
Okay.
that he's had over the years.
And then like his name. Like
But
the
I think
creeper.
Stanley Stinson's one of them from like when
Yes.
he was a camp counselor in the 50s.
Goober the Grave Robber. I like
Ooh,
Goober.
I like Goober the Grave Robber.
Goober.
I like Goober as like a childhood embarrassing nickname, and if someone calls it him, he just like.
I'm gonna laugh at you.
We're gonna laugh at you.
I'm gonna laugh at you.
Sorry.
The Tenderizer.
The tenderizer.
Tenderizer. This summer,
Smoky.
you're the meat.
That. Call him simply.
Is that a it?
Yeah.
That, the thing, that, the shape. We just.
JLGJ suggested we call him Cud, which is duck spelled backwards.
Oh,
This is the same person, right?
Yes, of course, it's
of
the
course.
same person.
Can we name the duck that?
The duck is named Cud.
That sounds like a demon name.
Yeah.
Yes, the duck is named Cud.
KCUD. The duck is named Cud. You have to
Yeah.
pronounce it like that. Cud.
Cud.
What's up?
The duck is Hud.
We gotta name the parakeet too, guys.
Oh shit.
Oh God. Oh my God. I
We
forgot.
forgot about
The parakeet, by the way.
I love the parakeet.
Parakeet does his taxes.
Can we give a mohawk to
Parakeet
the
does
parakeet?
his
Oh my God.
Wait, excuse me.
Can we get a mohawk to the? Because it's a mutant parakeet, and I'm
Yes.
just like, how do we make him look a little
Alright.
more like the?
Give him a human hand.
Look how cute he is.
He's really cute.
He's just here.
He's just here, bro.
He's just here
along
for a
for the
good time.
ride.
We give him little devil horns. I'm sorry. Let's give like
I like a mohawk.
a mohawk. Okay.
Yeah.
A mohawk.
he can
Let's
be
do the
special.
mohawk.
Thank you.
Sorry, Tom.
I didn't believe
Sorry
in
for all the
myself.
whiplash.
Thank you guys for
Okay.
moving.
How about Goober the parakeet?
Yeah, the parakeet's Goober.
Parakeet is Goober. The duck is Hud.
There we go. I love this.
All right, more names.
Parakeet has no morality. It's just there. Parakeet is true neutral.
Yes, I was about to say like no morals. He's just like I'm not for it. I'm not against it. I'm
Yeah,
just.
he's there sometimes. Sometimes he's not.
Yeah, he's like, dude, just do you.
He's like, you know, when you're playing D&D and like you describe a room to somebody and then like they're like, I'm gonna cut open the chair just to see what's in the chair. He's like that, where people are like, we got to figure out what this parakeet's about because this parakeet's gonna unlock the whole thing, and it's like, no, it's not. It's just a parakeet. He's
like
just there.
The parakeet's the key to all this. He's like Jar Jar.
Yeah, yeah, but it's like, no. The parakeet is not a Sith Lord.
The parakeet actually tells them how to kill him.
The parakeet, yeah.
Parakeet turns on
The
him.
parakeet turns on him. The parakeet's actually the good guy.
Parakeet's
Yes.
like, I'm ready to die. Like we've been here for
We've
a
been
while.
here for a while.
Like,
I wanna go to
I'm
parakeet
tired.
heaven.
Like parakeets are only supposed to live but so long. It's been 300
parakeet's
years.
exhausted.
I'm like, I'm tired of this
Parakeet's so goddamn tired.
shit. Okay, but
All right.
sorry.
We got some more names. We got Goober. We got Hud. Josh the Reaper.
I do like.
I like
I
that.
like Josh.
Josh.
I like a simple name with a really scary.
Because like Jason, Freddy,
Yeah.
Josh,
Josh.
Michael.
Michael.
Microwave Maniac. Which kind of would be funny because he has nothing to do with microwaves.
Yeah.
It'd be
You
funny
just
if it was
use Hot
called-
Pockets.
Yeah. Or Le Reaper. Le Reaper, and that has to be said in a French accent.
Okay. I can't do it.
I can't.
All right.
It's gonna have to be moves every time.
He's French Canadian.
Okay.
Well, it makes sense. He's a hockey player.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Oh my God!
Honestly, like some of these usernames are better names than the names they suggest.
Can we
should
actually
him
name of
after
the
a
user?
Yeah.
Dude. All right. Well, hold on. Prohect Cambrian suggests the Barrow, named for burial mounds. Maybe like a D&D Barrow-white monster.
The Barrow sounds
Barrow.
cool.
Barrow.
I like that.
Paul the Barrow. Chernobylonia, like Chernobyl.
Nope.
Nope.
Sorry.
I like
great,
this
great
one.
suggestion.
I like this one because this actually sounds like a name, like of a slasher. Alistair Kovacs.
Oh.
I like.
That's his true name.
That's his
his true name.
That's
Yeah.
my.
Alistair Kovacs.
Say his name.
Absolutely.
And the duck comes
Are you
out.
on the YouTube page now?
No,
Oh, okay, because I Googled it and that's like already a thing.
It's
I-
taken?
Yeah.
What is it?
Zoom in on my disdain. How
I forget.
dare you?
Why, guys?
How dare you?
How could you
betrayed
do
us.
such a thing?
I do like Alistair. Who's Alistair Kovacs?
We can keep
though?
Alistair.
Okay, well,
Alistair.
I do like Alistair, but
Just because
if
you're
it's already
aggravated.
somebody though,
American Dad.
really?
Yeah.
Wait, can we see what he looks like?
that's so much
Does he
worse.
look like our slasher too?
He's voiced by Chris Pine.
Oh. Well, he's pretty.
Okay. Let's keep going.
That's actually kind of looks like Chris Pine. Chris Pine played this character.
He does. Chris
Chris
Pine,
Pine
could
canonically
play-
plays this guy.
Great, we've done that too.
Sorry, I hate to be the wet
Alistair.
towel on your amazing name.
It's okay,
all right.
Tom. It's so great that even when you're so far away and so isolated from all of us, you're still helping us out. I really appreciate
All the way in Antarctica.
All the way in Antarctica,
Antarctica.
where
Very
Tom
cold.
is.
Yeah, I need a jacket.
Maybe we can combine names, like do a first and last name mashup.
Alajosh.
I still got a couple more. We still got a few more good names.
Yeah.
The Annoyance.
Ugh. What is this, like The Pest? Starring John Leguizamo?
All right. Edwardicus.
I like Eduardo.
Yeah. How about you call him N/A?
Not
You pronounce
available.
it N/A.
Oh, like
Not
not
available.
available.
Not available.
Psycho Scythe, a slasher of souls, a
Guess,
dealer
guess.
of blood, the unjust and cruel, the sheer malice of hate boils the blood out of his body. Psycho Scythe? He doesn't have a scythe though.
Yeah, he has a hockey stick.
Hey, a hockey stick. It's
Okay.
kind of like a scythe.
I like this one. Daniel Roberts, the Deathbringer.
Daniel Roberts.
Daniel, the Deathbringer Roberts.
I like. Okay, hold on. I do like Daniel.
I like Daniel.
It's right up there with Jason, Freddy.
because I like the
Michael.
nickname Danny Boy, which adds like some kind of
Danny. I like Danny.
Danny.
Oh, like his dad.
Like his dad.
When Danny DeVito comes in.
Wait, his name is Daniel II. That's his name. That's the killer name. Daniel II.
Danny Jr., sorry.
Danny Jr. Daniel III.
He looks like a junior.
Gus Gillan. Gus Gillan, aka the Sagittarius Slasher.
Sagittarius.
Oh,
What, are you Sagittarius?
that's
No,
hot.
I'm a Sagittarius moon.
Shane's a Sagittarius.
I don't know what any of that means.
Oh. How much time do you
He's
have?
born after a certain day in December. I can't remember which.
It means so much more.
I mean, it means a lot. Yes.
All right. Edgar Crawley, aka the Crawler, or Lucifer Natas, aka the Devil Advocate.
Natus is
Natus.
Satan backwards.
Oh, okay. Lucifer, Satan spelled backwards.
Daniel Natus.
I like Daniel. I like Daniel Natus.
Yeah.
Daniel Natus is hot. Danny Natus.
I like that there's that backwards thing because Cud.
Cud.
What's parakeet?
What
backwards?
about-
So much work.
See, like, Nate Wheeler would be a great name for a slasher, but I don't know if that's the person's real name.
I mean, it's definitely somebody's real name.
It's someone's
Nathaniel Wheeler.
Well, I'm saying because the commenter, Nate Wheeler.
Yeah, no, I like Nate Wheeler.
Can
Wait,
we say Daniel Wheeler? 'Cause
Danny Wheeler.
I really like Danny Wheeler.
Danny Wheeler.
Danny Wheeler.
Because then also Wheeler, no.
That is such an 80s hockey
Wait.
guy name.
Literally the name of a hockey player.
Danny
in a
Wheeler?
Show on Freeform.
First of all, why do you know that so specifically?
Just watched it recently.
This is,
That is.
I'm judging you so hard. You're like, actually, I can bring up the exact name. I know their birthday and everything. Like, okay, well, whatever.
That is
What's the name?
Uchenna, who's also a camera operator, DP, and great producer here at NowThis.
Okay.
And he watches a lot of stuff that none of us ever touch.
Which is why he knows all these names.
All right, I got a good one. Stanley, the Sagittarius Slasher. Wait, Stanley Wheeler, the Sagittarius Slasher.
I like Stanley Wheeler. I really like Wheeler in
I just
there.
because
I
I
do
like
too.
Wheeler because he's like a rollerblader.
Yes.
So we
he's
add
a
that.
ro-
I like Wheeler because he has ice
skates,
skates.
yeah.
Yeah. I like Wheeler because he uses skates.
Yeah.
But also Wheeler's just like kind of like a sporto
Yeah.
name.
How about Wyatt Wheeler?
Wyatt Wheeler. There we go.
Yes.
We got it.
Wyatt Wheeler.
Wyatt Wheeler, the Sagittarius slasher.
Wyatt Wheeler, the Sagittarius slasher.
So he's a Sagittarius. We're
Yes.
confirming this?
Okay.
Well, what day does Sagittarius begin?
Is he a Sagittarius or does he just kill Sagittariuses?
He kills during the time of
Sagittarius
Sagittarius.
season. So he kills during Sagittarius season. Oh, that's
Which is in
smart.
December, not in the summer. So
Yeah.
it's
So
a sleep,
that's
it's
why
a sleep,
the-
it's a winter camp.
So that's why the lake is frozen.
Yes.
Here we go. See? Mythology.
There you go.
Mythology.
Lore, the deepest
lore.
lore. Do we like it?
I like it. Wyatt Wheeler.
The
Wyatt Wheeler. Can we get like a pretend signature for him?
Yeah, sure.
I'm so sorry. I'm just like asking you to do things I think you can do. I'm so sorry.
Can I get a picture of Oyster smiling?
Oysters.
How do you spell? Is it W-Y-A-T-T?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is just like his postcard that he sends to people. Like, hey,
Love and
guys,
kisses.
Love and kisses, Wyatt Wheeler. That's beautiful. That looks amazing.
Wait, the Wheeler needs 2 E's.
Oh, shoot.
thought
I
that
made
was a-
the other one too tall.
Yeah, I was
why.
like, I thought that was a E, but I was like,
I'm bad at cursive.
so
It's all right.
it looks so great. Tom, you're like a magician.
Look at that. Wyatt Wheeler.
Wyatt Wheeler.
That's him.
There he is, folks.
It just feels cozy.
It feels nice. It feels like a slasher
That's
name.
actually a Christmas tree.
It's either a slasher name or like a Stan Lee created superhero name.
Yes.
But either way,
Wyatt
works for
Wheeler
me.
And Cud. Wait, can we name the parakeet?
The parakeet's Goober.
Oh, Goober.
And Cud plus Goober. And Cud and Goober.
You see, at that point, if my name is Goober, I'm like, fuck all of you. I'm telling everyone how to kill you. Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I love it.
You really blew this out of the
Yeah.
You really knocked this out of the park, bro.
You know
Thanks
who
for the
else?
great description.
I mean, like, our audience also really killed it.
Oh,
like,
sorry.
y'all are amazing.
You guys commenting.
This is art. Like, actual art, but also
I
art.
want to say thank you so much for participating in our little experiment because I love this, and I want to write the film.
Can we write the film?
Maybe minus the duck. In my version, there's no duck.
You just leave the duck to the
Still the
end.
parakeet,
It's
though?
there. It's
The
always
duck's
there.
at the end, and it's unexplained. It's very much like the last scene.
That's
in Friday
what
the
I love.
13th.
Yes.
Or not Friday the 13th. Excuse me.
Nightmare
yes.
on Elm.
Well, yes, technically.
Well,
Friday the
Nightmare
13th.
on Elm Street. When
And Nightmare on Elm Street, where she gets reverse.
like no
what is
questions
it?
asked.
Reverse defenestrated.
Defenestrated. Yeah. The duck comes out and you're like, what? It's the last shot. Is the duck goes, what's up? And then it opens its mouth and then the camera goes in, black, credits.
Yep, that's beautiful. That's exactly.
Well,
Okay.
there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Now This Nerd's Create a Killer 2019. This is what we came up with thanks to the incredible artistry of Tom over in the isolation area. Wyatt Wheeler, the Sagittarius slasher, along with his deadly duck Cud and his precocious parakeet Goober.
His Judas. Goober.
His Judas.
That's why he betrays him, because it's Judas, and he don't want to be there
what's
anyway.
Judas backwards?
Sudan?
Sudaj.
Sudaj?
It's all right.
Okay.
I like Goober.
Yeah,
We're gonna put some finishing touches on the drawing. We'll do something a little fun for you. But in the meantime, if you guys want to create your own fan art, if you want to draw Wyatt Wheeler, send them in to us, tweet them to us, post a comment to this video. Let us see your art, and maybe we'll showcase it in another video down the line. Until then, I am Moose.
I'm Kaya.
And I'm Andrew.
And I'm Tom.
And this has been a Now This Nerd's Create a Killer 2019. Thank you so much and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!
From the frozen depths of hell itself, by way of Branson, Missouri, comes a new vision of terror, created by 360,000 maniacs. Meet Wyatt Wheeler, an incubus with an infernal secret, a silent killer with blades of steel, a demon with a deadly past, and he's got something to get off his chest. This fall, Now This Nerd brings you the next evolution of slasher cinema. You must not miss Foul Play, Duck, and Cover.